Premium credit cards with $500+ annual fees get all the attention. But here's what most people don't realize. There are no annual fee cards out there that deliver better value for the average person, and most people are overlooking them. Stick around until the end, because the third card on this list is outperforming some $695 premium cards in a category you'd never expect. Let's set the record straight. Premium credit cards aren't bad. Cards like the Chase Sapphire Reserve or the American Express Platinum offer real benefits: lounge access, travel credits, and premium perks. But here's the catch. Those benefits only matter if you actually use them. And for most people, they don't. You end up paying hundreds of dollars every year for perks that sound impressive, but don't align with how you actually spend or travel. Meanwhile, there are cards with zero annual fees that deliver higher cashback rates, better everyday earning potential, and fewer hoops to jump through. In this video, I'm breaking down 3 no annual fee cards that punch way above their weight class. These aren't gimmicks. They're transparent, high-value cards that often beat premium cards where it actually counts. No hype, just the numbers. Let's dive in. First up is the Citi Double Cash Card. This card has no annual fee and earns 2% cash back on every purchase, 1% when you buy and another when you pay it off. No categories to track, no spending caps, no rotating calendars, just flat 2% on everything. Let's compare that to the Chase Sapphire Preferred, which charges a $95 annual fee. The Sapphire Preferred earns 2 times points on travel and dining, and 1x points on everything else. Those points are worth about 1.25 cents each when redeemed through Chase's portal. That's effectively 2.5% back on travel and dining, and 1.25% on everything else. Here's the problem. If you're not spending heavily on travel and dining, you're earning far less on your everyday purchases. The Citi Double Cash gives you 2% on groceries, gas, bills, subscriptions, everything without charging a fee. If you spend $20,000 a year, that's $400 in cash back. The Sapphire Preferred would give you around $250 in value minus the $95 fee. You're already behind. The downside? It charges a 3% foreign transaction fee, so it's not ideal abroad. And 2% cashback isn't flashy. There's no lounge access or travel insurance. But if you value simplicity and consistent returns, this card wins. Just remember, you only earn the second 1% when you pay in full. If you carry a balance, the interest wipes out the rewards. Next is the Wells Fargo Active Cash Card. No annual fee, unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase. No categories, no caps. Plus, there's a 0% introductory APR for 15 months on purchases and qualifying balance transfers. Now, let's compare this to the Capital One Venture X, which charges a $395 annual fee. The Venture X earns 2x miles on everything, effectively 2% back, same earning rate as the Active Cash, but with a nearly $400 fee attached. Yes, you get a $300 annual travel credit and lounge access, but only if you travel enough to use them. For someone spending $30,000 per year, the Active Cash earns $600 in cash back with no fee. The Venture X earns the same $600, minus the fee, plus the travel credit, but only if you can actually use it. It requires more effort to break even. Wells Fargo also includes cell phone protection worth up to $600 per claim if you pay your bill with the card. That's a perk commonly seen on cards with annual fees. The downsides? Wells Fargo's reputation has taken a hit in recent years, so that customer in its customer service may be a concern. And again, there are no travel perks, no lounges, no premium treatments. This is a simple, high-earning workhorse card. Now here is the card that might surprise you, the Navy Federal Credit Union Flagship Rewards Credit Card. It charges no annual fee, earns 3 times points on travel, and 2 times points on everything else. Points are worth 1 cent each when redeemed. That's effectively 3% back on travel, and 2% on everything else. This card also includes Visa signature benefits, travel insurance, lost luggage reimbursement, and rental car coverage perks you typically get only with paid premium cards. Let's compare it to the Chase Sapphire Reserve, which charges a $550 annual fee. The Reserve earns 3 times points on travel and dining, worth 1.5 cents each when redeemed through Chase. That's a 4.5% value on travel and dining, and 1.5% on everything else. Sounds strong, but here is the math. If you spend $10,000 on travel and $30,000 on everything else per year, the Reserve gives around $900 in value, but after fees, you're left with roughly $650, assuming you use every benefit. The Navy Federal Flagship Rewards gives $900 back with no fee. You come out ahead and you aren't restricted to using a specific travel portal. The catch? You must qualify for Navy Federal membership through military or Department of Defense affiliation. If you're eligible, this is one of the best-kept credit card secrets. If not, you simply can't get it. The downsides? The design is plain, there's no lounge access, and nothing flashy. But for consistent, broad earnings with zero annual fee, it's one of the strongest cards available. Now, let's talk risks. No annual fee means no cost. All of these cards have APRs ranging from 18% to 29%. If you carry a balance, the interest destroys any rewards. These cards only make sense if you pay in full every month. Second, you're not getting premium perks. No lounge access. No significant travel credits. If those benefits genuinely add value to your life, a premium card may make sense. Third, opportunity cost. Premium cards have larger welcome bonuses. A card like the Sapphire Preferred may offer 60,000 bonus points worth around $750 in travel. That's real value if you can hit the spend. But that's a one-time bonus. The long-term earning rate matters more. Fourth, your credit score. Every application triggers a hard inquiry and lowers your score a bit. Opening multiple cards lowers your average account age. Apply intentionally, not impulsively. So here's the bottom line. Premium credit cards aren't a scam, but they're not always the best value. For most people, a no annual fee card with strong everyday earnings beats a premium card with perks you rarely use. The Citi Double Cash and Wells Fargo Active Cash offer flat to percent earnings with no fees. And the Navy Federal Flagship Rewards, if you qualify, delivers even better earning rates plus fundamental travel protections without charging a dime. Your job is to pick the card that fits how you actually spend, not how you wish you spent, not how influencers spend. Look at your real numbers, compare the value, and choose the card that makes sense for you. If this breakdown helped you, hit the like button and subscribe for more honest credit card analysis. Comment below if there's a card you want me to compare next. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.